Oh, what a nice ending. Alright guys, that's the end of Charter Light, so we finally got through it. There is a New Game Plus for this game, so there is a lot more that we can still come back and do, and a lot harder. We're not going to do that at this stage, although we will probably work towards doing that later on. Awesome game, I have to say. I thoroughly enjoyed that the entire way through. There are points, if you're like me and you put it up onto a hard difficulty, you're going to find points through the game where you're constantly having to kind of go back and farm a little bit on levels. It's not much, just a little bit, to be able to continue through the gameplay, because it does get really, really hard. And it's more so just the general battles than the boss battles. Boss battles do take a long time, but they're generally not that bad compared with the amount of damage that some of the lesser mobs can actually dish out. How long were you watching? I have been streaming today for 4 hours, and I've only been playing Charter Light, so you've probably been tuned in for about the last hour or so of the play. But we've done about 20 hours. I think it's 20 hours all up that I've played this game now. So 20 hours to finish. I did not rush it. I'd spent a lot of time doing side quests, like I said, farming and things like that. Really awesome game. I love the art style, massive fan. The music, I cannot get enough of the music. It is wicked. I really, really enjoy it. It's very nice, very peaceful music. Very emotional, very nice. Love it. And it was, yeah, it's a great game. I would love to see more content for this. They've got a lot of DLC, but it's more like costumes and things for the characters. I'd love to see some actual content DLC coming out for this. Things that you can really stick into and put an extra, you know, like 2, maybe 3 hours of gameplay into doing it. There is a lot of the world that I kind of feel hasn't been explored, that they have a lot of room to be able to move and really bring a much bigger game about this. It's just at 9:30 where I am. I'm guessing something at 9:30 at night. If it's in the morning, man, you are dedicated getting up early in the morning. But love this game. Really, really cool game. Cure de Pirate, the musician who did all the songs, big fan now. Really, really love it. Like I said, really enjoying that soundtrack. All in all, gameplay was fantastic. Really enjoyed the gameplay, and it was annoying at times with the poetry and rhyming all the time. Although that was a massive feature of the game, it did kind of get on your nerves at times. However, not enough to really detract from the fun of the game. It was really, really, really enjoyable. The characters were all very unique characters. Loved them, had a lot of fun with them. And you kind of wanted to switch around a bit with characters. In terms of actual gameplay and things, the gems and rune sort of system, Oculi, very underutilized. Didn't feel it was a massive part of the game or really required. Just kind of slotted as I went and forgot about it. Skill system, very tight, very unique. Can go very broad or very specialized. Makes your characters very, very different to play. First half of the game was really enjoyable. Really loved learning the story. Very sad intro, but very fun throughout. Second half of the game is a lot more mellow, I felt. It wasn't quite so story driven as the first half of it. However, in saying that, really still really fun. And really enjoyed it. It is a smaller game, definitely worth the price tag, definitely loved that. Love the fact that it is like a $20 game or something on Steam, and it still offers a lot to it. If you're an RPG fan, totally get on board with it. And yeah, my overall impressions of the game are fantastic, and looking forward to doing a New Game Plus at some point. And I really, really hope that Ubisoft do come out with more DLC, more content, because it's a game that I'd love to come back to and love to explore more. I feel that there is a hell of a lot of Lemuria that you haven't explored that they could really play on, and it could be a lot of fun. So that's me. That's it for that game. We've finished. We're going on to something else now, and we'll revisit it later in the future, probably once there is some DLC that we can kind of sink our New Game Plus effort into.